It's your old buddy Mikerowchip here, playing Trainz 2022
Plus Standard Edition.
And this is Tidewater Point, episode 87. And to start off the show today, I am making a command decision. Out of my entire, how many do I have now? 920 subscribers. 3 of you have asked me not to stop Tidewater. So that tips the scales. Yep. 3 out of 920. Plus, I really like this route. Has tipped the scales to we're not going to get rid of Tidewater come episode 100. Yeah. I know you're either really happy or disappointed or just don't care. But we're still going to do Railroader after we get to episode 100 of Tidewater. Then I'm going to get into Railroader as well. I'm just going to add it on top. Right? I know you guys don't care that it's going to cost me extra work. And I'm going to have to do a lot of extra stuff. And I'm really going to love it. And putting my extra stuff doesn't really matter to me at all. But I still want to sound like I'm going out of my way to help you guys. All right. So, anywho, all of that garbage is out of the way. We're here with Jeff in Riverpoint. And this is the inbound track right over here. And he is currently in the middle of cutting it up and drilling it to where it needs to go. So let us continue with that. Alrighty. Yep, that's correct. This has got to be correct too, right? Yeah, it is. I mean, it doesn't have to be, but pretty sure it was as been doing this. Gotta slip that back that way, though. All right. No one has asked me this, but some of you may be wondering. Do I, because what am I doing? Come on now. Safety third. All right, when I watch other YouTubers, sometimes I think to myself, did they, like, record a 3-hour session and then just chop up their videos, you know, to however long they want them to be? Or do they just do it once a week? Or once, however often that the video comes out? Well, let me tell you what I do. I do it once a week. Yep, I have not played this game now for 8 days, or this route, I should say, for 8 days. And therefore, when I start out, it's a week later, which is why the spreadsheet is just so darn important. In fact, I'm going to put it on the correct screen right now. Okay, for the spreadsheet. Okay, so let's do this now. Where are we going to next now? We got these two going to Riverpoint. Then we got Wicks. And then we got Wicks. Then the refinery again. So refinery, Wicks, refinery. That's what we're going to do. So we'll pull it up to the cold storage is what we're going to do next. We're going to leave this on right here. So we'll get on this side so we can see better. Here we go. Forward ho. Alrighty. So the refinery, which is where these two on the end are going to be drilled first. The refinery is what? It's either track 3 or track 4. This is probably track 3 right here, track 4 right here. Do we have room on track 3? Can we see from here? Looks like we got room on track 3. So we'll leave track 4 open for as long as we can until it fills up, or until track 3 fills up. There we go. We got a bunch of other engines sitting around here trying to get their jobs done, but they got to wait until it's their turn. Not very realistic, but you know what? I love it. And some people have talked to me a little bit about the living railroad, and it is really a really cool feature. It needs to be fleshed out a little bit more, in my opinion, but it's still a really neat thing that you could have all kinds of trains. Somebody even told me that they had just put it on, or they're going to try to attempt to put it on the UMR route, which would be really cool to have trains running all over the place on that route with, you know, the size of it and everything. The downside to that, I suppose there's not really a downside, because I could still my point is this: I like to do everything. I don't want the AI. Well, okay, not everything. I like to do most things. Usually when I send a train to go to a different yard, you know, as a road train or whatever, I'll let the AI do that. But most of the other stuff I like to do. I don't want the AI to go and pick this up and drop that off and everything else. I want to do it. So I suppose I could just ignore. It's not like the industries are interactive on this route anyway. I take off all the interactive industries, as many as I can, so I can do it myself. But so I could just ignore what they're doing and just do what I'm going to do. But then what if I got another train in my way? Or I could just make it that they go from portal to portal. Have them like be through trains. That'd be kind of cool too. So I'm hoping it goes well for that person, because I'd really like to see something like that and how it works. I have only dabbled in the living railroad here in Trainz. And for those of you who may not know, the living railroad is basically a way to dispatch AI trains to go pick things up and drop things off. I think, although I could be wrong, that it'll always look for cars on a certain track. Like in a yard, if you put them on track 3 and you designate track 3 as an AI pickup point, they'll go to that track. Now, my question is, and because I haven't played with it, I don't know. Do the AI trains, what do they do when there's nothing to do? Do they just stop wherever they're at? Do they go somewhere? My guess would be they stop that wherever they're at. All right, these are 2 oil tankers here on the end. And in fact, everything I'm carrying right now is loaded. These must be oil tankers up here, the ADMXs? Yeah. And then all these bulkheads with the lumber on it, too. Now, Wick's Lumber is what track? That's track 5. Which is this track right here. It's sharing that track with U.S. Cold Storage, Cornell Canning, and the Kellogg Snack Company. Yeah. There we go. And I can see we're almost to the end of this cut right here. All right, slow it down now. Let's not get crazy. All right. Back over this way. There we go. I have one of those sound wind screens on my mic, so you don't hear me say all my P's so hard. That's not a P. So please don't say your P's so prominently. So I have that on my thing. Only it does not belong to this mic. It actually belongs to a Snowball mic, which is what I used to do my recordings on. And that's a fine mic, except this one's nicer. This is the Yeti Nano. It's very nice. Very nice mic. I highly recommend it. I'm thinking it might be time to go out and get the correct cover for it. I was just at a computer store in which I could have done that, but I forgot. But I got to look into that. I'm sure they're like maybe $5 to get the correct size windscreen on my mic. Why am I bringing that up? I don't know. Well, because I just moved the mic and the windscreen almost fell off, so I had to scooch it back on, and it made me laugh. That's pretty much why that whole conversation came up. Not that I need justification. That's the beauty of owning your own YouTube channel, is I can do and say whatever I want, and people can watch or not watch. It's the free market is what it is. I supply a good, and then it all depends if there's people out there who want to consume that good. And YouTube does it free of charge. They make money. I make money. Well, I haven't made any money yet, but hopefully I'll eventually make money. But like I said before, it doesn't make a difference. If I never make money, I'm not going to stop doing this. At least not for the foreseeable future. I really enjoy it. But it does cost a little bit of money to get started up. You got to buy a mic. You got to buy a program that can record your screen. You got to buy the game that you're going to record itself. Any DLCs that you want to show. You know the deal. What am I talking about? I was watching another YouTuber play Trainz. He was doing the Pennsylvania Whirlwind. That was made by Medium Approach. It made me drool a little bit. That looks like a really nice route. He said he just upgraded to Trainz 2022 because of that route. When I hear a statement like that, it makes me think, maybe I want that route. And Medium Approach, if you don't know, is a very well-known, in train circles, he's a very well-known creator of routes. He does beautiful work, beautiful detailing. And I don't know is that available? Where can I get that at? Does he have a site I can go to? Is he with Jointed Rail? I don't even know. Where can I purchase that route at? I was looking briefly. I thought it might be a DLC or something, but I did not see it as such on the Trainz launch page, you know. But I didn't look very hard. So I was kind of excited to do this. All right, let's make sure. Do we still have room on track 3 here? Oh, yeah. We got lots of room on track 3 here. All right. We can get rid of this now. We know where these last 2 cars are going. Wait a minute. Let's get down here on track 3. Here we go. And I think we just got one more cut of cars to pull off the inbound track, and we'll be done with this little thing. Now, here's some more useless information for you. When I'm done recording this and having fun, my wife wants our old computer room that we don't use anymore. We just use it as a sitting room now to be painted. And I've been painting for years now. I'm quite good at it. So that's not a problem. But the problem is that some of the drywall tape is coming off. What happened? It went to 0 for some reason. And so now I am tasked with trying to figure that out. I'm finding out now that when I had to tear off the old tape, put some mesh on there, some drywall mesh tape, then I'm going to have to mud it. Uh-oh. Never done that before. So we'll see what kind of a disaster that's going to be. It ought to be fun. There we go. Alrighty. So that little part is done. He's got, I believe, like I said, one more go at it in his SW1500. Oh, come on. Here we go. All right. It's going to run him all the way out back here. Yeah, I think we got these to go and then these. Yep, then that's it. We'll grab that entire cut. Right back down here. It's grassy. Now, I hear crickets, but it's hard to say whether they're in-game or not, because I also have my windows open here in the room that I'm recording in. I think those crickets are coming off the game, I think. When I open up the windows, there were crickets outside, too. So I guess the question is, are these IRL crickets, or are these just virtual crickets? I don't know. I suppose the fact that I can't tell means the sound is very good on this. Whatever soundtrack they picked for crickets. A good one. Alrighty. Here we go. Engine Lucky 13. Okay, now let's take a look where these had to go. We still pull forward. We got to pull forward regardless. Let's see. Yes, we have U.S. cold storage, where all these reefers are going. And then that's got to be Riverpoint TOFC. Now, Riverpoint UFC is in either track 7 or track 8. Now, I can't remember, as it has been a week. Was it track 7 or track 8 I was putting these in? Track 7's got an engine on it. Track 8, yeah, it's only 2. We can fit 2 more on here, right? So we'll put them on track 8. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So that's where we're going first, is track 8. Where are we at? Here we go. Except for the TOFCs, these are all empties. Yeah, that was not the switch I wanted to wait for. Not at all. It was this one right here. No biggie. Okay, we'll go this way. Then we'll come down here. Not track 7. Track 8. There it is. We'll run back down to the other end. I just want to see this thing. Oh, look at that exhaust. Big old puff of exhaust there, huh? Does that mean it needs to be tuned up? Kind of had a stutter to it. Caused a big puff of exhaust to come out. All right. So, yeah, I don't need this up anymore. I know where everything's going. The switch list is useless to me now. Here we go. Man, do I love doing this. Sorry. I know I say that every time, but I can't help it. It brings me joy. We're also bringing me joy as we're going to go over on this side so I can see a little bit better. Right through that gantry. Forgot the name for a second. Just for a second, though. All right, let's slow it down. Uh-oh. Like a lot more. Oh, man, we hit at 7. That was way too fast. Add a little more weight to it than I thought. Those reefers are heavy, whether they're empty or full or whatever. Okay, so we just got to pull it up like to this engine right here. Shove it. There we go. Right there is beautiful. Now we got to go back to track 5. With the rest of these, we'll apply the handbrake. Track 5. Nice. Love this shot here, huh? See the crane working in the background over there? It's not a crane, actually. It's a one of those things that moves the crates around. Forklift? Or just a lift? Okay, so let's go back over this way now, and we want to go up to track 5. So this time we do want to be on this track right here. This switch. These reefers must be a little bit heavier, which makes sense. They have refrigeration units on them. On the other side, not on this side. Yeah, there's a refrigeration unit. There's a grill so it stays cool. Right down in there. Let's see if we can see it. Are you in there? It's too dark. Can we see it from the other side? Was that detail not put in there? I don't see anything. Okay, so let's back it up. What are we looking for? Track 3 now? I believe we're looking for track 3 now, right? Is that what I said last time? Okay, scratch that. It's track 5. Yeah, track 5. Right here. Here's track 5 right here. Plenty of room. No problem. See what kind of weight we are talking about. How much these things weigh when they're empty? Oh, gosh darn it. Well, now I got to worry about driving. I can't worry about what the weight is. That got ruined. Okay, slow down a little bit earlier this time. There we go. This is more like it. Mikerowchip likey. There we go. Oh, boy. I don't like you that, though. Alrighty. We'll back it up past this frog, and that's going to be the end of Jeff's turn. A pleasant turn, all in all. And all in all, let's get rid of that. Here we go. Back it on up. And one more. Almost there. And that'll do. That independent brake to bring us to a stop. Apply. Decouple. Forward. Just a skosh, though. There you go. All right, so that is the end of Jeff's turn. I'm going to put you guys on pause, figure out what we're doing next. And here we are with Dave. Now, Dave is nice because Dave was working wait a minute, where's Dave on here? Wait a minute, Dave, where are you on my spreadsheet? There you go. Dave was working. He only had 2 containers to deliver to Riverpoint, which he's done. Then he had 18 TOFCs, all of these back into here. Those are also all done. Dave's done. We don't have any orders for any other industry for him to pick anything up, so he is just going to put these all on track 6, which of course is going to Tidewater. They're already all tagged as none, and they're all empty, so they got to go to Tidewater to get reclassified. And that is Dave's job. So that's what Dave's going to do. All right, Dave. You dog, you. Let's back up here. Now we're going to take it nice and slow and keep the bell on because we got another level crossing to go through here. My conductor's out there right now waving his flashlight back and forth in the middle of the day. I keep telling him, I can't see the flashlight in the middle of the day. But he does what he does, so, you know, I just say great. Says it's for safety. All right, here we go. We got that. This is an exciting move because this now opens up more track for more people to come in here. Get rid of their junk. There's a lot of people in this, a lot of engines working here. Okay, there we go. Now we got everything. Now let's see what we got going up here. Oh boy. Okay, I forgot about this. You can't get out. All right, kill your bell because it's going to be a little bit. Let me figure this out. Who's running this train here? What the haystacks? Who is running this train? Is it him? I have no idea. Who is... He's got these right here. It seems like it's him. Who is this? Who is this? This is Kenny. All right, let's look on the spreadsheet here. You guys enjoy looking at Kenny. While I look on the spreadsheet here and figure out who's doing this. Kenny, you nut. Where you at? Yeah, he's got 13 TOFCs, and he's got 15 containers. He's hogging up everything. All right, so this is Kenny, and with 13 TOFCs, right? That's got to be his, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, plus then the thing he's unloading. Okay, so we have to just pull it out of the way is what we got to do. There's no way to back it up. They're working on his stuff here already, so he can't back it up any. Where in the heck fire? Well, we could put him over on track 4. I remember that's open. Could we stick him on this track right here? Could. It might fit. Might. Well, no, it will fit because we ain't got to pull the whole cut off. We'll just cut off the part that's in the way. There we go. Huh? That's what I'm thinking. We'll just cut it right here. Okay. So, and are we going to leave his other cars right here? I'm going to say no, because then I'm going to wonder where the rest of his cars are at. So we're going to keep them all together as much as possible. This one here, I said, was far enough over. Otherwise, I wouldn't have parked it there, right? Okay, so we got to do Kenny so that we can do Dave. That's basically what's got to happen here. Let's move Kenny forward. Come on down, Kenny. You're up, buddy. What do we got here now? Those are skipping switches. Yeah, see, look, that one's wrong already. Go this way, then this way, and then that way. Okay, is everybody waiting to come in? Not that I see, and he's got an approach on the signal there. So he should be good. Okay, now what switch do we want to throw? This one over here? That is this one right here, right? Okay. Slow it down. Slow it down a little more. Keep your body going on the dance floor. No. All right, here we go. Back across the service road here. We're going to go this way. We're going to lash onto this guy right here. Oh, this is set correctly. Yeah, it is. All right. We'll lash onto that, and then we'll pull off only the ones we need to pull off. Alrighty. This is becoming, as usual, such a noodle in this area. It's hard keeping track of what's going on. But I'm doing it. I'm managing it so far. You just saw a little confusion there, but I figured it out. All right, so now we want to come back and get rid of the offending cars. Yeah, that one's too close. This one right here looks like where we're going to cut it. Apply the handbrake, decouple right there, and now pull forward. There he goes. Yeah. And Kenny's one of the people who could not get onto this track due to Dave being there. So Dave's going to free it up for Kenny or somebody else who's looking to get on there. And we said we were going to put it on this track right here. So let's... where's the switch to that track? There it is right there. In the shadow. Hiding in the shadows. Okay, this is longer than I thought it was going to be, but we'll see if we can make it work. Thought we had plenty enough track going back this way, so we'll see. Going back this way. Alrighty. We are. Slow it down. One car. That'll do. We'll back it up. Here we go. We check those switches again. We're looking good. Now let's go back this way and check what we got going on back here. Yeah. Just sidle them up here. These cars are all going to Purdue Grains. Purdue, when you going to order, buddy? We need something. We need something from you. Ooh, how close is that? Oh, man. Is that hitting? Oh, no, it's not. I think we saw this last time, too. Yikes. Okay, we just got to get him back to on there now. This is the game that I got to play being one person. How far back do we have him go? If we make the engine even with this right here, that should be good. Well, not even, though. No, if we make the engine just off this track right here. Yeah, this track is the one that's got to be left open. I don't like that I don't know what's going on the other end. About right there should be good now. Are we across the service road? Look at that. Is that railroading perfection or what? Right there on the edge. Oh. Sometimes I even surprise myself about how good I am. All right. So I'll come back over here now. Back to Dave. No, that's not Dave. Where's Dave? There's Dave. Okay, now Dave can get out of here. Right? I think he can, yeah. Here goes Dave. We'll make sure all the cars are moving here in just a second. First, I want to make sure this is all thrown correctly. Yeah. No, but now, yeah. Okay. Now, he's actually going to want to go over... Wait a minute. Yeah, that's right. He's going to actually want to go over onto this side, right? We're going to go across the diamond over here because he's going to have to back these back down track 6. Wait a minute. No. Is that right? Track 6? Here he comes. I can't. Yeah, track 6. So here's track 7. This is track 6 right here. Was he going to have to go across the diamond? No, he is not. So we're not going to have him go across the diamond. Why create more flange friction than you need? Might as well do a straight shot. There we go. Okay, so how far along is he now? Here he comes. He's got it. No, he just got to clear this first switch right here. This one is correct. Yep. One is correct. Yep. I never went back there and saw if all the cars are moving. I'm sure they are. I mean, you just saw me move it right up to that level crossing there perfectly. And I picked the perfect spot to decouple. Alrighty. All of these wagons were already serviced here in Riverpoint. That's nice. There's a lot of them. Are we going to fit these on track 6? I can't remember how full track 6 was. We'll find out. It's I. Here we go. Slow it down. And some more. There we go. Now let's go back here and check, make sure I got all the cars pulled out of there. Did I get them all out? Look at all this room. There's so much room for so many activities. All right, so back over this way now. And now we're going to back it up. It is back up, right? It is. Okay. We got this. We got this. No, that's not correct at all. And track 6 is straight ahead. Right? Normal, yes. How much room do we have on track 6? Okay, that's right, because track 6 goes all the way back here. Make sure those are set. That's set. We got lots of room on track 6, all the way back to the diamond. So we wanted to go back that far. Ooh, get under the bridge. There we go. These should all be marked none as well. I'm not going to click on it right now because then I'll lose control of Dave, and then accidents are going to happen. That's no good. Here he comes. Oh, that's right. I'm wondering why he's going so slow right now. That's because of that incline coming into Riverpoint is hard to see but it has a profound effect on any train that comes into this yard. They struggle. Here we go. All these cars have a low profile, so it should be easy to see where I want to stop it. Here we go. Right here. Get them past this frog right here. We'll juice it again. I can't even see the engine yet. Oh, no, there it is. I see it. Right up there. I put my cursor on it, you know, just in case you didn't know where the engine would be. Okay, I'm beginning to realize that putting my cursor up there was probably not a necessity. All right. Back these onto here. And then we can say, send Dave back to Tidewater. Go back to Tidewater. It's beautiful. If you missed it, I'm running a Run 8 series as well. And an episode or two ago, I brought some cars, a train into Rice Yard from Jack's Duvall. And at one point, I wondered why the train was acting so weird. And it's because I unknowingly had rammed into the shunt engines that were sitting on the track dead. And therefore, I was trying to overpower their brakes going forwards and backwards. But in my defense, in a real train crew, the engineer would have said, you're about to ram us into something, right? Doesn't that count against, for me, I should say, not against me? I'll just suddenly remind him. Okay, we'll apply the brake, do this, we'll pull forward just a smidge with Dave. There it is, one smidge. That'll do. And now we are going to send him, the AI, back to Tidewater. Navigate to track mark Tidewater. He's going to go immediately. He's got a green here, and then he's got a yeller up there, approach. Okay, so that is the end of Dave's turn. Let me put you guys back on pause. I'll figure out what we're doing next. So now we are here with Adair. What is this? 70? Yeah, SD70 ACE. And he is just trying to get back to the Tidewater engine shed. Now he is engine 4836, and that was last maintained during month 4, and now it's month 9 since I've been playing. And I do them every 6 months. I do them service. The older they are, the more days of service it requires. Like for the first 120 months, I'm on month 9, mind you. They only get 1 day of service, but he doesn't even need 1 day of service. He's good. Now I don't know how realistic or unrealistic that is. That's just what I kind of chose. Okay, so let us get him into the shed. Let's get him into the correct. Here we are. Nope. There you go. All right, let's make sure these first few are correct, and then we can get him across that level crossing properly. Okay, that looks all correct there. Here he comes. Very nice. Goes into the yard and headed on back. Way back here on the left is the Tidewater engine shed. And of course, this is the upper yard here on our right. Past the upper yard tower, and way down there on the left, you can see Thomas. That is the lower yard. Alrighty. this correct. Got that correct. All these cars in this yard that are all waiting to be moved. Eventually they will be. Sometime. Just not right now. All right. Also, I had somebody recently say in the comments that actually they said it for Run 8, but that they didn't want me to do cuts. They just wanted me to, you know, show everything that I do. Yeah, I mean, I thought about that. Even in this game, I sometimes have cuts. I think about it, but I still kind of like the way I do it. I think I just lost a subscriber, didn't I? That person just heard me say that, and they said, well, okay, then forget you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you're upset. I don't mean to upset anyone. I have no idea, even if you are upset, this is just things that are going through my brain right now. And perhaps I should just not try to vocalize everything I'm thinking all the time. A little industrial area back there. Here we go. Now, is this switch set properly? It is not. It is now. Then I got to figure out what bay we're going to put them in. We're putting our locals in either bay 1 or bay 2. So let's see which bay is more amenable. I think I'm using that word right. Which one's better? Here you go. Just use simple language. I'm better at it. And clear. Forward. Let's put the bell on because we're going into a service yard here. Which one are we going to go into now? Can I do this without wrecking anything? Looks like bay 2. It's a little bit shorter, a little more room in bay 2 than there is in bay 1. So there we go here. There we go there. And then here we go here. Bay 2. Oh, just swung around the other way. There we go. We're okay. We're going to get down on it. Am I going to get through here before it hits? Am I going to go through this wall before it hits that engine in front of us? I don't know. Oh, it's going to be close. Come on, hurry up. Get me through there. Get me through there. Slow down a little bit. Right up against the corrugated steel. Oh, there. Okay, we got room. Okay, there we are. Beautiful. Is that close enough? We can snug them a little bit more than that. There we go. Be one of those guys from the airplane strip waving me in. All right. So we got that. We can kill the lights. All right. And that is the end of Adair's turn. So I'll put you guys on pause till I figure out what we're doing next. And now we're here with Thomas in the lower yard at Tidewater. Look at those cool coil cars down there. All right. Anyway, so Thomas has got to. He's got some cars on the inbound track there. I think were brought over from Riverpoint. I'm not sure, but I had to reclassify them, which I've already done. They all got to go on to track 7, which happens to be the very track he's on. So it's going to be a nice roundabout turn here. He's going to start off on track 7. He's going to end on track 7. All the cars over there are all empty crude oil tankers, and they all need to come down here because they are going to be leaving the route. Here we go. We got this, then we got this. Alrighty. Let's go down here now. Done this move like a zillion times. And I love it. Yes, I do. Alright, we can speed up here a little bit now since the speed out here on the mainline track is 25. That ought to do right there. Look at that. I picked the right percentage. Gonna be a real simple set of moves here for Thomas. Get him and just bring him back down. Beautiful. His work is cut out for him. No thought required. Well, some thought. No complicated thought. There you go. Okay, now we're going to make sure these tracks, or switches, I should say, are set correctly. There we go. I hear the level crossing. Here we are. Beautiful. Go. And we'll slow it down a little bit more. Here we go. Forward ho. Okay, now we got to go down to the inbound track. These should all be set correctly already, right? I mean, just came down here with Adair. Yeah. Now, he does not cross the level crossing when he's backing into this. I've done this many times. I'm now used to this. Nice view here. There we go. Slow it down. Beautiful. And now reverse. Here are the tankers in question. Right here on the inbound track. Right where I said they were. It's almost like I know what I'm talking about. Oh, no, wait a minute. Before I do that, no, I just thought of something. Over here. This is a cool sign right here. Wait a minute. Right there, right? Okay, now let's pull forward a little bit. This is nice. Okay, slow it down, slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. Right there. This is beautiful. This, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be my thumbnail. Is this nice or is this nice? This is nice. Okay, now let's continue. There we go. Okay, now we'll come over here, go back across the level crossing, as one does when one is operating a railroad company. Oh, you know, we might have another engine in the way. Okay, we don't. Because what's his name's coming over here? Just remembered. All right, looks like we're all right. Looks like we're going to make it. Yeah, that was definitely a safety third right there. That was not... guys up in the tower all screaming, wait! I got it, boys. I got it. Don't worry about it. Is he coming now? Is he? Oh, yeah, there he is. Look, here he comes now. Okay, back it up. There we go. Very good. Dave's coming. You got to watch out for Dave. Dave's sneaking up the tracks like a ninja. Except that he's really not, because Knew he was coming. Was not a ninja move. Of course, I suppose sometimes when ninjas go somewhere, people know where they're going. They're not always trying to sneak, right? All right. All right, we should be well out of his way now, so that's good. Dave probably came around the corner and saw the nose of that SW-1500 and went, oh, boy. Who's up in the tower? What's going on? It's one thing you don't expect to see, you know, when you're... well, I slowed down too early. When you're coming down the tracks is another train coming right at you. That'll put a little shock into the system. Although I'm sure they radioed ahead and let him know what was going on, right? Well, they should have if they didn't. All right. Right there is good. Go. Back now to the lower yard. There he is, sitting there, huh? Waiting at the signal. Good man. This should be already set, but we'll recheck it. Very nice. Now, when we went through that lower crossing, that second crossing we're going to go over soon, I don't remember it. I remember the signals working correctly. We'll see now. We'll see if I was wrong or right or what. I think it just stays dead. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Emergency mute. All right. Got it. Nope, no, slow down now. You don't even have time to sneeze while you're doing this. Okay, there we go. It sort of worked, mostly. See, it's still going off right now. And the track should all be set going back. Get up to 55 on this one. Yeah, see, this one's reset now. This one has not. And this one has not. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Okay, so now we're going to... just to recheck to make sure track 7 is available. And it is. Plenty of room on track 7. Track 7 is available. Yeah, a little late on that. Oh. Kind of a cool shot here. I feel like I'm in a drone right now. Okay, let's drone our butts back over this way. Look at that. Precision railroading. I knew I wasn't going to hit it. All right, I hoped I wasn't going to hit it. Okay, now I'm hoping I slow down in time. There you go. It's plummeting nicely. Plummeting nicely. Okay. Yeah, it's always nice when it works out. We'll back this onto here. This whole cut eventually is just going to leave. Go. Oh, my cat jumps up on the desk. It always stops my heart. Step on the keyboard. Cute. All right. Slow it down here just a bit. Beautiful. Right there. Now, these are ready. Once I decouple here, these will be ready to be shipped on out. Not that I'm going to do it right away, but they'll just be ready. All right. Just like that. There we go. And here we are. These two engines are waiting to get down on the dock. Okay, that's going to end Thomas's turn. It's also going to end the video. Yep, we're in the butter zone right now, so we are going to stop. Hope you guys had a good time. I had a great time. I might even say I had a fantastic time. But I'm not going to. I'm going to say I had a good time. Even though I did have a fantastic time, I'm still only going to say good. And now this is getting ridiculous. Why don't you like? Why don't you subscribe? Why don't you leave me a comment? And if you don't like the fact that I can't decide whether to use fantastic or good, well, this just may not be the channel for you.